Konnichiwa. Today's daily devotional is for Tuesday, June the 23rd, 2020, and it's called Dust Off a Dumped Black Diamond, but Don't Return to Previous Owner. And I'm going to start with Isaiah 6:8. Also I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then said I, Here am I, send me. Okay, in 2005, I was at the end of my last abusive relationship of 3, and they were all at the hands of black men. And on Saturday, in a few pics from 2015, Facebook reminded me of one of them who had been trashing me. You know, they showed me some pics that I had taken with a friend who had once again stepped in. All right, so I was a single mom living in Queens with him, and my car had broken down, and I had to take 3 different buses all the way out to Long Island. And, so when I told him, he said, you should just quit. And in my face, he just spit, all right? And my friend who didn't see him do that, she knew that I had got, my situation, but she didn't like it, all right? So she was a choreographer and a backup dancer for Missy Elliott and 50 Cent at the time. And she said to me, she said, Steph, I'll be on tour with Missy for 3 months, and my car's just going to be sitting there. So here, she threw me her keys, and she said, just take my car. Because otherwise, it would just be sitting there. So, without hesitation, I just love this girl. You guys, I get emotional when I think about her. Okay, so he got angry and jealous, and a month later, he threw those keys in my face, and he hit me, and I got a restraining order against him. And my other friend, Lynette, came over and helped me pack up his things and dump them on the curb for his friend to collect, all right? He threw a fit, though he had already agreed to it. He knew the stipulations, and he had been informed, all right? And he showed up. So needless to say, I called the cops, and he got arrested, and they threw him in the can, all right? And he was begging me to let him out. And I said, talk to the hand, because the ears sure don't understand. Boom, okay? And that's the last abuse of any kind that I ever took from any man, all right? And thanks to my sister friends for stepping up and stepping in and lending a loving, helping hand. And we're still friends to the very end. Elmo, enough. Let's move on from that trash, and let's show you the picture that Facebook reminded me. That's my beautiful friend right there. And I said, if I ever win the lotto, I'm going to hook her up. Okay? All right. That brings me to Ezekiel 22:29 through 31. The people of the land have used oppression and exercised robbery and have vexed the poor and needy. Yeah, they have oppressed the stranger wrongfully, and I sought for a man among them that should make up the hedge and stand in the gap before me for the land, that I should not destroy it. But I found none. Therefore have I poured out mine indignation upon them. I have consumed them with the fire of my wrath. Their own way I have recompassed upon their heads, saith the Lord God. Okay, on Saturday, I also saw a story with a video, but this time it was on Instagram, okay, about a group of young black guys, little boys, let's say, that picked up this beautiful young black princess, all right, who turned down one of them for a kiss, okay? And then they picked her up and they threw her in the dumpster and laughed at, took pictures, shot video footage of her crying and begging for help, all right? Well, this one black queen, Chef G, hey, I'm Chef Steph, so she's representing for me, okay? She's a popular business owner in DC. She didn't find it funny at all, okay? And she immediately recruited 4 of her sister friends that were business owners as well to join in and recycle her beauty. All right, so they gave her a makeover and bought her clothes and jewelry and other gifts to show those stupid young punks, all right, how a queen is supposed to be treated, all right? Thanks to them, her crown was refitted and her spirits were uplifted. All right, now to my dear Black Kings. God sent me with a message for you to have this garbage behavior and trash talking against royalty shifted. All right, so there is never a good time to talk trash or for you to trash your Black women, but God created you kings and to be leaders and to it appears to me that right now God needs you to keep up, to step up and go out and to stand in the gap for him, to provide direction to the children by exhorting, strongly encouraging and explaining the ways of this world. Okay, you need to explain this to them, like Ezekiel did when he sent him out to Jerusalem to with that message. Okay, all right. So if Black female lives matter to Black males, then display it, like all of those other trophies you gifted kings earn for yourselves and put on shelves. All right. Before I get to my power thought, I want to show you this beauty after her makeover, because that's what's going to be shown first, because the ugliness can go last. And then there's one of her crying after getting her gifts and service. She was overwhelmed. That's her there. All right. That's just the Lady G reposted on her page. And then that's a compilation of the pictures of her being thrown in the dumpster that I took from the video still. All right, power thought. We'll never be royals if we keep throwing our gems away. Love you guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Make it terrific. Mwah.